Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we have a Chanel unboxing, and this one is something that I think that many of you will be very happy about. I'm really excited to show this with you guys, so let's get into the video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lu. I am 24 and I make videos about handbags just because I'm addicted to them. I'm addicted to bags. So if you like them or if you have issues too, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay, so I talked about this already with you guys on Instagram. I just want to explain a little bit of a disclaimer out here. I know that I've been doing a lot of unboxings lately, but what you guys, many of you haven't seen on the background is the fact that I sold a lot. And when I say a lot, like I mean a lot. I sold like a lot of bags, a lot of SLGs, a lot of more shoes, just because I have started this rule that it's one bag in and one bag out of my collection. And besides of that, I actually have sold more than I have bought. So I'm just trying to curate my collection just to make it smaller. But there's something that happened when I started doing that, and is that I made a mistake. I sold a bag that I kept thinking about it. I was just a little bit sad that I let it go, but I don't regret letting it go. So I'm just gonna go into showing you guys what I have in here. So the first thing that I want to say is that I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk about my experience at the store, but I think that I will, just because I just want to give a little bit of like the story of how I came into the conclusion that I wanted to rebuy it. So the first thing that I need to explain is that I bought this in the US because it's cheaper than in my country. In my country it's just like 1,000, 2,000 over retail. It's just a lot of money that we don't want to spend that. So I stopped buying Chanel where I live. So I only buy Chanel from basically resellers, or if I travel, and this time I did. I went into the store originally looking for a Duvel, and I actually found one that I fell in love with, but the price was just too high for it to be a Duvel. Like, it's a tote. It was the leather one, so it was like 5,300 before tax. So that was just a little bit too much for me. I could not do it. First of all, getting an actual appointment at the store in Houston was so hard for me. This is in the Galleria Mall. So I posted a story if anyone had any tips on what to do on Houston, and I got 5 different essay contacts. 5. I sent a message to these 5 and none answered. Like, I'm not even joking, none of them replied. So the first time that I went to Houston, I had to do the line. That was fine. I asked them if they had anything, and they told me like, no, we pretty much have nothing. Second time that I go to Houston, I DM'd the essay, the same essays, just to see if one of them replies. Finally, one of them replies. I was happy about that. And I told this essay that I was looking for classic flop small 19 bags, boy bags, minis, Duvels, and mini coco handles, because I was looking for those bags. I'm not kidding you, he replies that he has none of those, like not one bag. And I just find this so odd, just because it's all of the classics. What do you have then? Like cookies, bread, I don't know. Like, it was just very odd to me that he would just reply, yeah, sorry, we don't have any of those. So doesn't really, like, it didn't make sense to even make an appointment. But when I arrived to Houston, I like peep into the store, and I actually saw they do have bags on display. So I sent a message to him again and tell him like, hey, can I actually have an appointment? I just want to go in. And when I was at the store, this essay, he just seemed to not be bothered. I'm very used to very warm essays, because I don't tend to go to Chanel stores if I don't have like a regular essay that the essay knows me, I know the essay, we have a good relationship, and this was kind of not the time for that. So I asked for neutral Duvels, and he tells me that he has any of them. And then we go to the shoes section, and I see the bag displayed. So I was like, oh, there's a Duvel, like, can I see it? And he tells me like, oh yeah, you can see it, like, here it is. And I was not sure if I wanted to spend the buck on a Duvel, just because I recently sold my Neverfull, just because I like more my Longchamp more than my Neverfull. So yeah, that's something to take into account. Keeping the Neverfull made no sense if I was gonna continue reaching for the Longchamp instead of it. So it's a lot of money to be sitting on my shelf, so I let it go. So I was kind of looking for a replacement tote that I was gonna enjoy more. I see the Duvel, it's a lot of money. $5,300 is just a lot to me for a tote. So I decided to ask him if I can just hold the bag for another day, so I could just go think about it, because I get very nervous when I buy bags. So I just want to have peace of mind when I do it. It's just a big decision. So I go back to the hotel and I decide to come back the next day. When I come back the next day, I arrive a little bit early, to be fair to the appointment that I had with the same essay. So he's a little busy and they told me to wait on a section of the store. And then this other essay, who I will recommend to everyone going, he sees me. Well, I saw him first and I saw that he was very cheerful. He was showing bags to this another lady, and he was taking out classic flaps, minis, 19 bags. So I'm like, okay, they have the bags. They clearly have them. So I make this aggressive eye contact with this essay. And when he finishes with this lady, he sees me that I'm looking at him. Like, I was not being like rude or anything. I was just like, please come to me, please come to me. And he comes and he's like, is anybody helping you? And I was like, yeah, like I'm waiting because I have an appointment, but if you can help me, I would love that, because I kind of want to see some bags that you were showing to this other lady. And he was like, oh great, sure, I'm gonna do that. It was amazing. Like, he was so nice. He definitely changed the whole experience for me at the store. Like, I was a little bit like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it, because the other, like he was not rude, but he just seemed like he didn't really care. I don't know. So I decided that I was gonna go with this new one, and he was very, very nice. I think his name was Jamal. I think so. So if you ever go to the Houston store in Galleria, just ask for Jamal. He's very, very nice. He was very sweet. And I asked him for all the bags that I wanted to see. And then he tells me that he pretty much has all of them, surprisingly. And then he shows me this one. So I start comparing this one to the DeVille, and I was like, no, I want this back in my collection. I just want it back. So let's stop rambling and opening it up. So this bag is closed. I have not opened this before, so this is actually a true unboxing. I bought it and I just brought it with me from Houston. So here it is, and here is the receipt from the Chanel store, and here we have the booklet that they usually give you. So it's a Chanel, and it has like the care instructions, and this is the thingy where we usually just clean our bags. It's like a cloth, so I always save this. I never throw it away. I pretty much keep everything in case I ever want to resell the bag, and here it is. So let's take the camellia off. Oh, came with the ribbon, and this time like they packaged the bag like in front of me, and I'm just shocked like how nicely they did that. He really did put a lot of effort when packing the bag. So here you can see the beautiful white paper, and I hate to do this, but it's gonna rip. So here is the bag, and I'm really happy to have this back in my collection. Like, the time that I sold it, I had to do it, so I don't regret that. And it actually, it gave me space to think about what was working with that bag and what was not working. And something that was not working was actually the size. So I went for a size smaller, and let's... Okay. So you can see that it's a boy bag. So let's just finish opening this up. Oh. So this is the bag, and I got again the boy bag. And I know many of you guys were very, very sad the day that I sold mine, but if you remember right, I sold that bag because I bought my Birkin, and in that moment I knew that that was a bag that was going to sell. So I just wanted to have the money in my bank account. I don't regret selling it, to be honest. I never will, because it was the smart thing to do, it was the responsible thing to do. And now that I've been like downsizing my collection and I had the funds again to rebuy it, I went and I did it. And I always told you when I saw that bag that I was gonna rebuy that bag, and I told you guys, and I did it, and here it is. And this one is in the small size with the aged gold hardware, and I was indecisive if I wanted it in chevron, because I feel like the boy bag is very edgy with the chevron, but I decided to get it in the quilting just because it's prettier. But this is going to be so cute. I have this personal goal that I'm gonna try to bring the boy bag back, because I feel like it's just so unjustified that people are saying that it's out, that you should not buy it anymore, just because I feel like it's just such a great bag. Like, from Chanel you have a very few bags that can be worn casually. Pretty much edgy because the classic flap, it's very classic. I wear it casually because I do what I want, but this is such a fun bag to have, and in the small size it's going to be perfect, and it's perfect for me that I have a very normal casual life. I just go run errands, I go to the office, I go to college, and whenever I'm traveling, and this is so cute and it fits my phone. And I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, like the big one. I have the big one, so it's very big and it actually fits inside. I'm just so happy to have it back in my collection. I missed it a lot when I sold it, just because I realized that I wanted just a very casual grab and go bag. Now that I have the 19 bags, I think that that's also a little bit covered, but I don't know, I missed it. I love this bag so much, and I feel like it's such a classic from Chanel. I don't know, I'm really happy to have it back. I know that a few price increases have happened. Actually, no. When I sold it, just a price increase had happened, and there has not been another price increase on this bag. So I didn't really lose money, like just a bit, but not much. So talk about, I'm happy. I'm really happy, guys. I know that it's very stupid to sell a bag and rebuy it, but honestly, the reason why I sold it was never because I didn't love it. It was just because I had to make space and money. And when things work out, you can take it back into your collection, and retail was $4,900, which is $400 less than the Deauville. That's one of the reasons why I decided to go for it, because when the SA took this one out, I was like, oh my god, I want it back. I need it back, and I was so excited to get it. Like, when I've left the store with the shopping bag, I was just so happy and like fulfilled that I had it back in my collection, because I just love Chanel so much. It's back in my collection, so you guys expect boy bag outfits, because yeah, I know that I'm very small and I'm not gonna make a big impact on this, but some bags I just want to put this statement out there that if you like them, you can keep using them. And for me, this bag is still very trendy. This is something that it's a classic that is not gonna go out of style. So if any of you guys have the boy bag and don't really use it because you feel like it's just like not into style anymore, please use it again. I have this plan, and we're gonna bring the boy bag back, okay? Like, we can do it. I know that we can. And if you're gonna ask why I'm wearing again, I always kind of wear white because I don't want to take attention from the bags. I just feel like my channel is not really right now about me. More when I do unboxings, it's about the bags, and I just want you guys to appreciate like the bag and everything. I just love this one so much. I'm really happy that I got it, and in the small size, I hope that it works better for me. I think it will, and still fits my phone, my wallet, my keys, my essentials. So this is just perfect. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of me getting the boy bag back to my collection. As I said, I know that many of you guys were a little bit, I would say, sad the day that I sold the other one, so I just hope that I'm redeeming myself. I told you guys that I was gonna get it back. So let me know in the comments what you think. I would really appreciate if you would give this video a thumbs up and comment. It really helps me a lot with the algorithm. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching my channel, I'm gonna leave you another one right here, so please consider going to watch that. And yeah, thank you, and see you on the next one. Bye.